everyone to my recipe. Guess what I'm gonna make today? So I'll let you guess. So it's a very popular, it's a sweet and everybody likes it. Never mind, I'm gonna tell you. It's Besan Ladoo. But the Besan Ladoo I'm gonna make in a little different way. So instead of roasting the besan in wok, I'm going to roast that in the oven, and believe me, it doesn't make a difference, even though the besan laddus are more tastier when you bake the besan in oven. So let's just get started, introduce the ingredients, and then we'll make the laddus. For making besan laddu, I have here coarse besan. It's also called gram flour, and basically it's made from Bengal gram lentil. And this is brown sugar because I mostly use the brown sugar. You can use the white sugar, and there is another thing called bura. It's like a coarse kind of sugar which is made from the sugar syrup. And this is clarified butter. So very simple, just 3 ingredients. And the first thing I'm going to do is I am not going to roast this besan in the wok, but I'm gonna bake in the oven, and I'll tell you what will be the temperature and how many minutes. But if you don't have the oven, you can just do simply on the wok. So let's just first bake the besan. So I put the besan on the tray, and I put the foil in here. It's easy to clean. And then as you can see, I have 350 degree Fahrenheit. So if your oven is in centigrade, so you just put the 177 degree centigrade. And usually what I do is I just preheat like for 5 minutes and then put in there. So I preheated, but just to show you the temperature, I did that. So now I'm gonna turn on the oven, put this, and the process is that like in a couple minutes you just flip over all the besan, otherwise it's gonna burn up. So what, after 10 minutes, that's how my besan looks like, and I just let it sit so that it can cool down. So just roasting the besan dry, there is one advantage, because I just make the laddus different way. So what I usually try to keep them fresh, so I took the besan and I just melted down this clarified butter, and I'm gonna pour in here. So whenever I have to make the laddus, I'll take this, and this ghee is warm, and in 1 cup I put like 3/4 cup usually, but if you will really try to squeeze it hard, then you can go for like between 1/2 cup and 3/4 cup. And then the sugar will go, and you just mix it all together. So my ghee is warm, that's why it's gonna bind everything together. So I didn't put all the ghee at the same time. A little bit more. Right here. So now it's perfect. Got a little bit more sugar. The sugar is like, if you really like a little less sweet, then you can adjust the sugar. And another thing also about the roasting the besan in oven is like, it depends upon what brand the oven is, countertop. So just be mindful, like check in between. Maybe you need less minutes, or maybe you need a little bit more. So here we go. So I put a little bit less ghee. That's why I have to really squeeze hard. So after squeezing a little hard, here is the besan laddu. I'm gonna make rest of them and then we're gonna taste them. So guys, you can see all the laddus are ready, and these are laddus of, like, I just used 1 cup besan. So with sugar and ghee, everything, you will get approximately this much. But if you will go for the bigger one, then maybe less or so. So my besan laddus are ready, and they are fresh. So the way I told you, next time try that. So just roast the besan, keep aside, and whenever you need the laddu, just make them fresh. So let me show you. They are coarse and they are fresh. And nowadays the sugar is like so fine, even you don't have to use the bura in laddus, because pretty much the sugar serve the same purpose. And I usually use the brown sugar, so it gives, like, it makes these laddus more tasty. Well guys, wonderful laddus, they are yummy. And the best thing about besan laddus is everybody likes them. So try my version of recipe and let me know how it came up. And I would say please do try a recipe, and I'm not gonna take much time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on next video.